Starting the second half, Cahokia will have the basketball. Starters on the court for the Railers: Olson, Podbelsic, Gesner, Van Hook, and Cook. Starters back out there for Cahokia as well. Trying to take it to the basket. Little finger roll will fall good, and that is Travion Smoot, his first points of the contest. And just like that, we are tied again back at 25.
Yeah, a little easy basket for Cahokia already. Easy layup, and Railers can't give up too many of those.
Max Cook drives the lane with the left hand off the glass. Good, and he is fouled. And that's pretty much the same play where he got fouled in the first half and didn't get the call. But, boy, quick first step for Max.
Well, you've seen Coach has been blessed with a lot of guys that have some size. You talk about Nathaniel Smith, Ben Brackney, that can go to the hole. They handle the basketball really well for their size. And when they get a mismatch, we can usually exploit it. And there, again, Max doing a great job of using his left on the layup and got fouled and put the free throw in.
28-25. Long down court. Gets behind the defense. Up. No good. Rebound again by Austin. Christian could have got whistle for a foul. Contact. No call. Max comes out with the rebound. Thought about pulling up for three. Podbelsic back out to Olson. Nice ball movement by the Railers. And a good job of being patient and not taking a bad early shot in the offense.
Yeah, transition, a great job.
Podbelsic's three off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Minor.
Got to get back. As soon as they rebound, they like to go, and they don't send everybody to the boards, but they like to run and gun.
Three on the way. Darius Austin, no good. Smoot with the board. 10-footer turnaround. That rolls off, no good. Minor goes up. He gets hacked. It's good, and he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, this is what cannot happen, is let them put it up on the basket and go get it. And that's exactly what they've done here in the first three possessions of the game, or the second half, where they throw it up on the rim, and they just beat us up inside and go get it.
Free throw on the way. That is good. So we are tied back again at 28. Foul was on Max Cook. That's Max's first. Now Cahokia's extended the pressure a little bit.
Got to get a guy in the middle.
Gesner gets it ahead to Olson. Jake's got to watch the trap, and he lost it out of bounds. And the official from the baseline is going to come in, and I think he's going to say that it was last touch by Cahokia. Nice job by the officials trying to get together, and they are going to award it back to the Railers. So Good job by the official in the baseline.
Yeah, good job of, hey, he got it right. They helped him out, and that's why they got three of them.
6.5 to go, tied at 28, third quarter of action. Thank you for joining us here on a Monday night, getting ready for your Thanksgiving holiday. We'll have another contest on Wednesday night. We'll, of course, tell you about that a little bit later. Max going to drive in again. Pulls it up. Gets it over to Podbelsic. Cook, top of the key. Podbelsic. Between the circles to Gesner. Now Van Hook pops out. Max fakes the three. Nice job. Pull up from 17 is good.
That's a tough move. Great job on the shot fake from three. Takes one dribble pull up from about 12 feet and drains it.
Railers back on top by 2. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Cahokia underneath. Easy layup up and good by Jackson, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Foul's going to be whistled on Christian Van Hook. That'll be Christian's first. And this free throw from Vincent Jackson can give Cahokia the lead.
Yeah, Christian was out trapping and didn't give it a full sprint back in, and when you don't give it a full sprint, good teams will make you pay, and they found a guy wide open underneath.
31-30. You know, Josh, with the extension of the pressure here by Cahokia, it looks like what they're trying to do is speed the Railers up.
Yeah, they are, and we've got to get a guy on the press breaker in the middle because the middle's wide open, and they're really extending the wings out.
Cook at the free throw line, brings it around now between the circles to Olson. Right wing to Gesner. Gesner will back the dribble out. Podbelsic down in the corner to Cook. Thought about the three as he's being watched by Smoot. Gesner. Cook. Railers being very patient, good ball movement. Olson being watched by the 6'8" Smoot. That's a little bit of a mismatch there.
You don't think Jake's going to go to the hole or into the post?
You never know. Three on the way from Gesner off the back of the rim. No good. High for the board. Christian tips it away, and he's going to be the last one to touch as it travels out of bounds. It'll go back to Cahokia. Comanches with a 1-point lead. 4:52 to go in the third.
Yeah, pretty good defensive effort there by Cahokia. The Railers really couldn't get anything going, and we kind of settled, I think, for a deep three.
Long down court pass, and a foul is going to be whistled out and should be on Cahokia because looked like Christian and Vincent Jackson were playing wide receiver and defensive back there.
Yeah, you're not going to throw it over Christian too many times. He went up for it and got hacked, kind of like that receiver going up for a pass.
Key for Cahokia, Josh, that's now the third on Vincent Jackson. And then a held ball and alternating possession will give it to the Railers as Gesner lost it there. But again, as you talked about, it seems when the Railers are working against this pressure, they're on one sideline or the other. They haven't found a way to get somebody in the middle.
No, we haven't put anybody in the middle, and that's a way to beat a 1-2-2. We should know that. Anytime you can get it in the middle, we've got to get somebody in the middle that can cover it up in there and break the press.
Max down the lane, has it knocked away. Ball tipped around. Cahokia out with it. Across the timeline, looking to run. Minor, top of the key, tries to go by Podbelsic. Ball loose, knocked away. Cook comes out with it. And then it's stripped back away, up and in. So the steal by Austin lays it up and in. He has 9, and Cahokia is back up by 3, 33-30.
Got to be strong with the ball there. We had it, and we let them get it too easily.
Olsen fires a 3 from the corner, shoots up an air ball, taken away by Podbelsic, and he lays it up and in. Sort of the same thing happened at one end as the other. Yeah. Tipped away by Gesner. Steal by Jordan. Tried to dump it down low to Christian, but it's taken away in the long arms of Austin. Austin drives the lane, off the glass, no good. Tipped around, ball loose. Who's going to come out with it? It's Gesner. Gesner ahead to Cook. Railers have numbers if they hurry. Olsen on the right side, now he'll back it out. He's picked up his dribble, gets it out to Cook.
Yeah, be patient here. They're putting up the pressure up, and we're kind of playing a little too fast.
3:20 to go. Lots of threes on the scoreboard. Railers down 33-32. 3:15 to go. Podbelsic drives in, free throw line, kicks it back out to Gesner between the circles. Olsen fires another 3. That's no good. Minor the rebound. Austin almost stolen away by Cook. Ball loose on the floor. Nice easy floater by Jackson is up and in. He's got 5 all in this quarter. It's back to a 3-point advantage for Cahokia.
Yeah, when they get easy baskets, they're really easy. I mean, that was a one pass and dribble right in the middle of the lane for a nice easy 3-footer.
Got to get it across the timeline, and a travel is going to be whistled.
Yeah, there again, the middle wide open, and Railers unable to find or even get anybody in there. It's just basically skip passes, and that's exactly what the 1-2-2 wants you to do.
And I think the travel saved a 10 count because I think they weren't too far away from that.
Right.
Minor's going to drive in, pull up from 10, left it short, gets his own rebound, has it tipped away. Gesner out there with it. .2:15 to go. Cook in the corner. Podbelsic's 3, left it short. Rebound down to Cahokia. Jennings. Minor drives in, and a reach is going to be whistled. I think that's going to be on Podbelsic. If it is, that will be 3 for Will.
Yeah, a little bit of difference. The Cahokia has not settled for the 3 like they kind of were in the first half. They've been going to the basket and been the more aggressor, where the Railers have really settled for the 3 here in the third quarter and haven't not been falling. So as we've seen, Jeff, we've done that in years past where we'll settle for the 3 and not continue to go to the basket.
Edward Bowlby back in for the Railers. I bet it won't be the end of this week before I call him Ruben. Rivers.
Kind of looks like it.
Double team, but they get out of that. 1:45 to go in the third. Cahokia 35, Lincoln 32. Lob down low. Christian tried to knock it away, but it's tipped around to Minor. Minor's going to try and drive baseline, gets the defense up in the air, off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Rebound comes out to Jake Olsen. Olsen will bring it across the timeline. 1:25 to go in the third. Railers down by 3. Cook.
Railers need a good basket here.
Gesner. Van Hook, 3, top of the key. Off the front of the rim, no good. That one just looked tired. Try to get it inside. Gesner got through his hands, so Olsen will pick it back up. Van Hook back out to Gesner, approaching a minute. Bowlby thought about it, and Edwards going to be whistled for steps.
Yep, got to put the ball on the ground before you can go, and that's exactly what Bowlby didn't do. So kind of a stagnant third quarter for the Railers.
Timeout's going to be taken by Cahokia. It's full time. They're taking timeout. We will as well. 1 minute to go in the third. Railers down by 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Back at Roy S. Anderson along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. And 35-32, a minute to go. Josh, some victories for some other Lincoln schools tonight. I know the freshmen were victorious.
Freshmen victorious at the Taylorville tournament tonight as they took on the Spartans from Southeast. The freshmen won 57-55, so a good start for the freshmen and Coach Josh McClellan and John Harmson.
And the Lincoln 7th grade girls victorious tonight, 34-14 in regional play, so they will advance on to a regional final later this week. See if the Railers can make it a good a threesome here tonight as the Railers look to keep Cahokia off the board. Rebound no good. Cahokia goes back up.
Literally off the boards.
Austin. And Christian, I think, is going to be whistled with the foul down low. That'll be the second on Van Hook.
Yeah, not a lot of ball pressure in the corner. That's a trapping area, and if we don't get ball pressure in the traps, then they're going to be able to pick us right apart, and that's what they're doing, is throwing it right to the block to Smoot and Drew Christian for a foul.
39 seconds. Big possession defensively for the Railers because Cahokia gets the ball to start the fourth. So you want to keep them from scoring. 3 no good, tip try no good. Van Hook and Gesner in there trying to keep it. Rebound comes down to Cahokia. 21 seconds to go. Timeout's going to be taken by Cahokia, just a 30, so we will keep it here. 21 seconds to go, 35-32. Cahokia with the lead. Josh, Railers hanging in there, but you're starting to see maybe a little bit of fatigue. Some of those jumpers that were going down in the first half coming up a little bit short. The legs, always the first to go.
And I don't know if it's just me, Jeff, but it looks like Cahokia's getting every loose ball. Anytime a ball's tapped around or loose on the floor, it seems like Cahokia's getting everything. And this Railer team is a type of team that any little break we've got to get to get W's this year. And right now Cahokia's getting all the loose balls. They're getting on the rebounds. They're getting on the boards. And we got to do a lot better job here. 21 seconds left and then into the fourth.
14 fouls whistled on the Railers here in the half, only 2 on Cahokia. Jennings over to Minor. Hickman into Austin, swing it around, down to 8 seconds. Cahokia's got to start looking for a shot. Hickman's going to drive in. Fadeaway jumper, that's no good. Gesner comes down with it, and that'll be the way the third quarter ends. A very low-scoring third, but Cahokia has the lead as we head to the fourth. Cahokia 35, Lincoln 32. Back with that fourth quarter in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.